Have you always dreamed of living near the water? Well, in this episode, I have several tips to help you decide on how to buy waterfront property. Hey everybody, I'm Janice with Jakeway Realtors in the greater Kalamazoo area of Southwest Michigan, and I'm your local real estate advisor. One perk of living in Michigan, you are never far from a body of water. Studies have shown that there are many benefits to living on or near bodies of water, from the mental benefits like increased relaxation to the physical benefits of staying active through swimming or kayaking. Living on or near a lake, the benefits are endless. Before you start your search, make sure you've checked out these tips for buying waterfront property. Differentiate between Lakeview and Lakefront. Although these two similar words may seem interchangeable, there's actually a significant difference between the two. If a property is listed as a lakefront or waterfront property, then that means that part of the property boundaries will include frontage of the body of water. Waterfront property means you would have direct access to the water, but does not necessarily guarantee that you would have a dock to access a boat on the water. On the other hand, Lakeview or Waterview properties only mean that the house or land is in view of the water. So the house or piece of land you're looking at could be across the street from the lake instead of having direct frontage to the water. And again, these properties may not have their own dock or even the option to build one. So before you start your house hunt, make sure you understand the pros and cons of both types of water properties and whether or not that is a deal breaker in your search. Pick the water and location. Not all bodies of water are the same, so consider the different types of water you could live on and how their location affects your decision. If you're looking for a small getaway property, then you'll likely want to travel very near from your primary residence. Depending on where you live currently, this could drastically affect what type of water you live on. Some lakes are all sports lakes, meaning you can participate in activities like water skiing, tubing, jet skis, and other things like that. However, some lakes are considered non-sport lakes, which means they don't allow power motors and may even limit the size of electric motors. So depending on the lake, a few non-sport lakes will even say any boat with a motor is not permitted. So pay attention to what type of lake you're looking at will help determine whether this is your dream lake house or not. To see examples of each type of property, check out Lake Homes on my website at michiganhomegirl.com. It's right on the homepage. Choose what kind of lake life you're looking for. In order to pick the right type of lake or body of water that you want to live on, you should have an idea of what type of lake life you're looking for. Living on a lake is about a lot more than just real estate. It's a whole different lifestyle. If you're hoping to move towards the water permanently, then you may want to consider a bigger all-sports lake to give yourself more options as time goes on. However, if you're looking for something quieter and peaceful, a non-sport lake may be just the ticket. Most lake homes don't have a basement, so if extra storage is a necessity for your next move, keep that in mind. The type of lake can also refer to whether or not the lake offers public access or if it's a private lake. Public lakes tend to be more crowded, which could steer some buyers away, while others would consider that a perk. There are a lot of factors that can affect the type of life you're hoping to live on the lake. So make sure you've taken all these into account before placing any offer. Walk and inspect the property carefully. Inspecting a home before you place an offer is always important, but performing water-specific tests that inspect elevation, water quality, mold, corrosion, flooding, etc. is especially essential before putting a bid in on a lake house. As peaceful as the water may look, it can be absolutely brutal to the foundation of a property. To ensure that your new water home isn't going to have major issues in the future, take care of inspections before anything else. You should also take your time walking around the property and spending some time near the water. The view from photos may be mesmerizing, But in real life, you may find more weeds, debris, and other problems with the water itself. Remember, it's easy to change the landscape of a backyard, but not so easy to make changes to the landscape of a lake. Check for hidden costs and deals because of all the extra amenities lake living provides. It can also lead to many added expenses. Utilities like electricity, water, sewer, and other maintenance issues can easily add up over time. So depending on the lake or body of water you live on, you also may have a homeowners association fee to pay. So if there are problems with the lake's cleanliness, who takes care of the cleanup? If a boat dock doesn't already exist, how much will it cost to add one? And will there be zoning issues to consider? These are all questions to ask before you move forward with your transaction. Similar to any home purchase, it's also important to have a clear idea of your wants versus your needs. Some water properties have a lot of acreage, but not a dock. For others, they may have a dock, but very little green space. So whether you have a dock, acreage, shoreline, or not, greatly increase or decrease the value of a listing. So take your time considering what you really need out of your water property before you head out to search the market. If you're hoping to get closer to the Lake Michigan shoreline and need an agent to help you get there, reach out to me today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button if you'd like to receive property alerts on lake homes as soon as they hit the market. Contact me today or go to my website, michiganhomegirl.com. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.